Hi everyone, with another video. And my exactly the previous video, if you check on my channel, I made this small 1 volt 1.5 volt to 1.2 volt inverter, or you can say transformer, to transform 1.5 or 1.2 volt to 220 volt. And in my previous video I show you how I made it, this all thing. So if you're interested how to make it, you just check on my previous video. Exactly, you can open my channel from this date, the last date video you can check, and I will try to give in description also link, but exactly the same. Because after that video I'm going to upload this video. So this is the final thing, how I made it. I just cover it nicely, so after everything is done, glue, so this thing will be just come out like this. So when we close it, you just put the glue and it's really ready, just good to go like this. Now I'm going to show you the demonstration how I run with this. There's a different kind of battery, AA cells. I have a few here. As you can see, this is Enelope. It's the same Sanyo brand, but here also Enelope Pro, but after Panasonic buy this brand. So actually the real is Sanyo long time before, but after they sell their company to Panasonic, and now the Panasonic is running the Enelope Pro batteries, but actually almost the same. I don't know, the standard might be changed. Of course Sanyo have better standard, that's why they are famous. So you can use the standard. Here is the Duracell 1.5 volt simple standard battery, we have it. So you can use battery this one also, but I prefer to rechargeable. Even this is less volt, but it's good performance, because as you can see 2450 mAh. So the one thing here I want to show you, this LED bulb 220 volt, and it's working. Okay, I will show you here. First start from here, 220 volt. Okay, this is 220 volt, and E27 is the size for the holder. And again, as you can see, ETC 3.5, exactly the same. And now I'm going to place, this is 220 volt, 220 volt and 3.5 watt bulb, and I'm going to run this one with this battery. So here we're going to place, the good thing is, the reason I'm making this video, I tested yesterday, it works 8 hours. Now I can't on my camera 8 to 9 hours. 8 hours for 3.5 watt, and if you use 1.5 or 2 watt bulb, it can go up to 12-hour light. I mean, this is for emergency case, and you have to be, everyone have to get in the light. And here you can see the light little dim, but it's workable. And if you go for small one, for example this one, I recommend better 2 watt maximum you use, so light will be much better and look nice. And even the battery is low, already low. So here you can see, but of course my room is enough bright because I'm making video. For that I have to get the more light. Hold on. If I make it a little dark so you can see more better. Okay, so now you can see the bulb is very clear, and it's not just like on one jerk on and off. How long I will make video, it's not gonna turn off. So the good thing is, this project is very useful. The reason is, this 1.5 volt battery or 1.2 volt battery, it can work almost 12 hours for 1 watt bulb. If you use 2 watt, 10 hour, and if you use 3.5 watt, maybe 8 hour or 7 hour. So I recommend, of course, this is for emergency case. So 1 watt LED bulb, enough for the for the dark room, is enough bright that you can see everything in the room. So as you know, we have to get ready for anything, as now you can see the problem on the two countries, and they have so many complication. As you know, the Russia and another Ukraine, they have a war. In emergency case, we should to have some small little plan in our home. I will highly recommend you have to get ready for any kind of situation and condition. So this is simple life hack, and you can made it at home, and I show in my previous video how I made it. The good thing is there's so many emergency lights, torches, but mostly they use a big battery like 18650. Mostly they use this kind of big cells, and that one also lasts for 2 to 3 hours. And these cells are, you know, Samsung Leon cells, lithium batteries, and little bit heavy. And of course this is much bigger compared to this battery. It's much bigger and heavier and more expensive. And for that, still I see there's a lot of torches. They are running also 8 hours, 7 hours, but 220 volt mean you can charge even your mobile also. You can plug anything 220 volt. So the usability is more. So the reason is there's so many torches and lamps in the market. Now I show you how it's running, and I just leave it and I'm talking to you. The reason I want to show you is not just for a short time. 10 hours, I don't have any camera that I want to recording for 10 hours. My memory card gonna be full, my battery will be down, and I am scared even my camera can be broke down for 10-hour recording, and might be only for few thousand people watched. So I am not going to test this bulb for 10 hours, of course. So I mean, if you trust me, it will be better for you, because this video, I mean, this kind of project is very rare. So anyway, this battery I'm going to put on the side. There's a lot of projects and battery in the market, but this is the most common in our remote control, in our clock. And the good thing about this project, even if you have AAA cell, the smallest one, this is the smallest battery, I mean in the pencil cell, this is the smallest battery, AAA size. Okay, now I want to show you, even this AAA size battery also can run this bulb. Okay, now this is a small battery, and I'm going to close here. It's worked perfectly. And now I'm going to show this battery. Now I'm going to on. Okay, nothing. So now I turn on. Okay, now the size is, sorry, battery fall down. Okay, this battery, turn on here. This battery exactly not in the same size, but because of the spring a little bit higher, I push it more higher, so it's slightly can touch. So you can have idea, even this bulb, this light, now the power is on already. I try to let it. Okay, maybe I use the scissor to press to the front side because the size is smaller. Okay, now you can see. Okay, now you can see even the AAA cell also let working the bulb, because actually this size is bigger. I hope you can understand my point is. So even this small cell is also can run this bulb. So this is a great thing. If you have this cell, it can work like 1 watt bulb can work maybe, see, you can see because of my scissor it's just come out. Even this small cell can work 4 to 5 hours for LED 1 watt bulb, 4 to 5 hours. So this project is really useful. So I will highly recommend, if you can make it, you made it, or if you can buy it, you can buy it. You can check online, maybe someone selling this project, and this kind of holder or any kind of kits that you can get it at home and you can just on off. So yeah, I mean, this is a standard battery, Chinese battery, as you can see. And here I have rechargeable battery here, and this good thing is I can use micro USB and straight can charge, so no need to put on the another charger. And this is same AAA size and 1.2 volt. Yeah, I hope I can a little bit zoom. Yeah, as you can see, it's only 1.2 volt charging time. They write everything, design in Spain. And yeah, so now I'm going to put it this turn on here, plug is on again here. Yeah, you can see this is more better charged, so the light is almost the same like a big cell. So this work longer. Okay, maybe I will put it like this, and if it's not move, it's gonna work. Okay, it's come out. So yeah, anyway, how long I gonna hold it gonna work. So simple and easy. This is how you can use your bulb from this simple and easy method. I will highly recommend. I mean, just go for standard cell. 12-hour with 1 watt. 12-hour, awesome. If you take a 2 bulb and put on the series, this is called series, like together, and make connection here, 24-hour. And if you have 2, 48-hour. So if you have 4 cell like this and you make in series and put in the box and just stick down, so 48 hours this bulb gonna work. And after, you can bring out the case and you can charge your batteries. So I think for emergency, nobody use 48 hours light. If you want to use like this, so better you can buy like small battery power bank, and you can use, I mean, this is 1.5 volt. So if you have a little bit smaller power bank, oh, it will be longer. So actually this idea is good for me, I thinking, if you want to really save your electricity bill, because if you take it seriously and you make this kind of bank, after 4 to 5 days you can charge your batteries and you can use nighttime this bulb as just for basic work if you have no eyesight problem. And for big lights, of course, we all have, but everything have cost, right? So yeah, anyway, that was my simple, small, but very useful idea. So I was thinking, share it. See you in the next video. Take care. And yeah, the bonus round, I forget to tell, and I stopped the video and suddenly I remember, I say the main thing I forget to tell you. So if we are not going to use the main thing, we can use any kind of converter, for example E27 to normal standard outlet, and we can put any kind of charge. Especially I use a small charger, so this is Apple USB standard. You can read it here, 220 volt. Of course there is no DC charger. Okay, even I can't see properly because it's very small, and as you can see, 220 volt, right? 20 volt and 5 volt out, 1 amp charger. Okay, so here, and this area little, so yeah, here is little bit tight. So what I'm going to do, I want to show you simple. For example, this is battery charger, use type micro. It's not charged also. Let's see what is the problem with our device. Maybe connection problem. Okay, I want to check LED first again. Okay, I can check with another way, no problem. Turn on. It's working. So the volt is here, but maybe the battery is a little weaker. But let's see now again. Maybe the connection not strong. Okay, now again I'm going to charge the whip. This is whip type C. It's not working, so it means my battery is really weak. So I'm going to change my battery, and then let's try again with the another battery, the charged one. Maybe I use the Duracell is a good option, because the Duracell is forever. Here you can see charging. So now again I'm going to try. So sometimes this is real time. Okay, yeah, as you can see it's working, but maybe this one need more power, so the display is slightly blinking. So that is a difference. Sometimes some things take more energy. So this is the real time test, and I'm doing in front of you, no matter it's work or not. You can see mobile is charging here. Yeah, it's come and go. Yeah, as you can see, mobile charging up and down. But if you go to the small things, micro USB, because that mobile take a lot of energy, 5000 big battery, and if you go to, for example, this one is continuously charging very well, as you can see. Yeah, it's charging, right? And if I will take the small phone, hold on, now I have two small phones. For example, this kind of phones for sure is gonna work, because more than 1 amp or 2 amp big phones and big devices, yeah, you can see battery, this can charge. So the charging status, and it charges iPhone also, but little, not much. Of course the battery is small, so we have to be in the real world. So here you can see this mobile also turn on. So this real life test, as you can see, is stable charge. But because of other phones, for example type C, or different phone like this, like big phone, this is charging 5000 milliamp big battery, and of course if you expect it will charge, no. And small things like vape or some kind of light devices, less than 500 milliamp it can charge. If 1 amp or more than 1 amp suddenly take or draw the current, is not gonna work, because actually this battery is really small. So the best use for emergency, you can use 220 volt charger, you can use it. But the best thing, if you run the bulb 1 watt or 3 watt for many hours. So that's the reason I made this thing in this way. So this thing in this way is the best way, because perfectly you can use 3.5 watt. As you can see, this is 3.5 volt bulb. This work smooth. How long you want to work, for 1 hour, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, 7 hours can work smoothly, even with the small battery also. So that is just the bonus video to make more explain if you are really interested. And my next video, I want to make it the same thing with one battery, but you really can charge all your devices. So next video, if you're interested, you can let me know you really want it, or might be I will skip that video. I will see with the response. And how I made this all, as I mentioned in my video before, in my previous video, I tell how I made it exactly.